Have you ever noticed those people who always look effortlessly stylish? You know, the ones, they seem to just throw something on and somehow look perfectly put together. I spent years wondering what their secret was and how they developed such a distinct personal style. I've discovered 5 simple habits that not only improved my personal style but also reduced my stress and saved me money along the way. Habit number 1, think before you buy. Gone are the days when I used to shop spontaneously. That approach left me with a wardrobe full of exciting, colorful pattern pieces that were fun to buy but chaotic to style. Now, before making any purchase, I pause and ask myself 3 crucial questions. The first question is, will I wear this 5 years from now? This helps me avoid purchasing items that are too trend-driven and won't stand the test of time. Instead, I focus on timeless, stylish pieces that will remain relevant in my wardrobe for years to come. The second question is, what's the quality like? When it comes to quality, I mainly check the materials. For bags, I invest in real leather because it ages beautifully. Any scratches just add character and they bring joy for years to come. When it comes to clothing, I look for natural materials. For example, I recently bought a dress from ASOS that's 100% cotton. It has a relaxed cut and shape that isn't trend-driven, and I'm confident I will find it just as useful 5 years from now. Looking back at pieces I've owned for a decade or more, they are usually black items with slightly loose shapes that fit well regardless of minor weight fluctuations. They are timeless and easy to style. This ASOS dress is exactly that kind of piece. Great quality with its 100% cotton material, and I believe I will keep it forever. Even though it's winter where I am now, I know this dress will work beautifully in summer since it's airy and flowing, while currently I just pair it with tights or leggings and socks. The third question I ask myself is, does it work with most other items in my closet? While I'm not strictly limiting myself to a specific number of pieces in a capsule wardrobe, I do try to ensure everything matches as much as possible. This approach means I get more wear out of everything and eliminates the stress of getting dressed. It's incredibly freeing when everything coordinates. You can simply wear whatever feels right for the occasion or temperature without worrying about clashing colors or patterns. This thoughtful approach led me to my recent ASOS dress purchase, and I will link it below for you, and in case it's sold out or no longer available, I will also share some similar options that I think would make equally good purchases. Hi, I'm Bridget, and growing up in Germany taught me to love order, efficiency and practicality. My time in Paris and now London has inspired me to mix these German values with effortless style. Habit number 2, declutter or store items you're not wearing. After running my vintage clothing business for almost 10 years, I had accumulated an incredible collection of colorful, unique pieces. But then one day I hit my breaking point. Despite having a wardrobe full of wonderful clothing, getting dressed had become a daily struggle. The abundance of options was actually making it harder, not easier, to style myself. That's when I decided to declutter everything I wasn't wearing or found difficult to style. However, I know my tendency to make extreme decisions, so here's my advice to you. If you're not completely sure about letting something go, store it first. I always tell my friends who start decluttering to avoid making drastic decisions in a moment of inspiration. You might regret it later. In my case, I set clear rules for myself. I decided to keep only natural colors, black, white and red, with red being my chosen accent color because I naturally gravitate toward it. I also eliminated all patterns and prints, making exceptions only for polka dots and leopard print, since they are such classics, though I rarely wear even these. Following these rules left me with just the essentials. My favorite cotton jeans, black and white t-shirts, quality knitwear, a timeless black blazer, a few simple black dresses, and a few other classic items. The transformation was remarkable. Suddenly, getting dressed became effortless. I felt put together with far fewer pieces than before, and the extra space in my wardrobe felt incredibly freeing. Through this process, I discovered something surprising about my personal style. While I love seeing eclectic, fun pieces on others, they just don't feel right on me. Those statement pieces often felt like they were wearing me rather than the other way around. My style is actually more reduced and simple. Now that I've reached this point where getting dressed is easy and my wardrobe truly works for me, I want to help others achieve the same. I understand the anxiety a chaotic closet can create. Even as someone who worked in fashion, I struggled with this for so many years. If you've experienced similar frustrations, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And speaking of finding your personal style, I've created a free workbook to help you on your journey. Habit number 3, embrace outfit repeating. After decluttering what felt like 90% of my wardrobe, I had no choice but to outfit repeat. And that's when I discovered something important. Outfit repeating isn't something to feel ashamed about. Actually, it's quite the opposite. It's the way to go. I've experienced outfit repeating with both types of wardrobes. Back when I had an eclectic wardrobe, I remember wearing this neon green vintage blazer repeatedly because I found it so hard to style other pieces. When you're repeating statement pieces like that, it's obvious to everyone, including yourself. But now, with my more minimalist wardrobe, I can wear the same jeans, trousers, and handful of jumpers or black and white t-shirts on repeat, and it looks effortlessly put together. In fact, I get more compliments now than ever with people asking where I shop. Let me share what I would recommend for creating a repeatable wardrobe. Start with pure cotton jeans, sized up 1 or 2 sizes. This gives you both comfort and quality, avoiding that worn out, slouchy look you often get with stretch alternatives. I go for straight cuts, they are timeless, effortlessly chic, and work with any shoes or tops. A light wash and a dark wash will cover all your needs. Add a few knit jumpers, choosing slightly oversized fits or ones loose around the armpits. This reduces how often you need to wash them, helping them last longer. Look for natural materials, at least 70% in the fabric composition. A trench coat is another essential piece. I really like the ASOS 2-in-1 trench coat. It's pure cotton, which is crucial for maintaining that classic structure and quality feel. The removable inner layer makes it versatile for different weather conditions, and its classic shape with a belt makes it timeless. The key is creating your own style uniform and feeling confident repeating it. I've made a whole video about creating a style uniform, and there's a free workbook available in the description box. Once you figure out what truly works for your lifestyle, repeating outfits becomes effortless and enjoyable. Habit 4, prioritize what you need over what you want. I've completely changed how I approach shopping. Instead of adding another bag or pair of shoes to my collection, I now focus on building a solid foundation of basics. After all, how can you create great outfits without the essential pieces to build them? Here's a perfect example. I used to skip buying tank tops because they seemed too boring to shop for. Then I'd find myself wanting to style an outfit that needed a high quality tank top, and I wouldn't have one to wear. Meanwhile, I had plenty of bags, so I've done a complete 180. While I'm happy with my current bag collection, I'm now focused on filling the real gaps in my wardrobe. For instance, I found these perfect tank tops with a flattering high neck that work year-round. I layer them under cardigans in winter and wear them alone in summer. They are made of cotton, which is crucial for comfort. It's these seemingly small missing pieces that can make getting dressed a daily struggle. While buying basics might not give you that exciting shopping rush, it makes such a difference in creating a functional wardrobe. I regularly check my basics checklist to see if any essentials need upgrading or if there are gaps to fill. Yes, shopping for basics might not be as thrilling as buying a new statement piece, but it makes your personal style so much more effortless. Habit number 5, pay attention to footwear. Having the right footwear that works for both your lifestyle and style is absolutely essential. I've learned that practicality and style must go hand in hand, and if my shoes are not comfortable, I simply won't wear them. A truly functional wardrobe needs the right shoes for every occasion. For me, this means having a carefully chosen collection. High quality loafers, knee-high or ankle boots, wellies, a must-have living in England, minimalist strappy sandals, ballet flats, kitten heels, and a pair of sleek retro sneakers. Speaking of sneakers, if you're looking for a pair that aren't too sporty and work with practically any outfit, I have 2 recommendations: the Puma Palermo and the Adidas SL 72. I specifically chose retro sneakers because they are the definition of timeless and stylish. Remember that question about wearing something 5 years from now? These pass that test easily. Take the Puma Palermo, which first appeared in the 1980s. It has such a sleek, cool style, especially in that vintage brown colorway. Even in black and white, with the rubber sole, it looks elevated. While black sneakers can often look boring or even cheap, the Palermo's black suede makes it look high-end despite being quite affordable. The Adidas SL72, first released in 1972, as the name tells you, has an equally perfect profile. It doesn't overpower your outfit or look too sporty or bulky. It's just a sleek sneaker that works with practically anything, especially a capsule wardrobe. When choosing sneakers, I always ask myself, if this were my only pair, would it work for pretty much any scenario? Could I wear it to both super casual occasions and more put together events without looking like I'm headed to the gym? If the answer is yes, that's when I know it's worth buying. Both these styles absolutely meet that criteria for me. My channel is still small enough that I can respond to every comment, so let's chat below.